follows you everywhere. It's just time to go out for a little walk. Sometimes he'll try to shadow some other chickens. Nobody wants anything to do with him. I put his food bowl in there. It's got some raw eggs mixed with some baby food. He's been swimming already today. That little critter. Oh, someone found the bowl. Karen found the bowl. All right, come on, little guy. Time for you to head back. Actually, you should eat this. Nobody else will eat it. Well, they will, but it's your food. I gotta go get him. Oh, even the cat wants it now? Come here, baby. I'll have to make you another one. Looks like everybody's eating your food. We'll make you a fresh batch. How can you not love this little critter? He's a cutie. Look at those vultures, and I thought they were chickens. Huh. Murphy's Law. Alright, we'll turn it upside down for him. Let's go ahead and let him have it. Come here, set you down a minute. Ready, and flip it over. There go the vultures. Come here, baby. Don't want to get involved in that. That's food drama right there. They just fed too. They just got fed. They act like they never get fed. Little burgers. So this is our duck, baby duck, Brownie, and Charlie's feeding him. He's a spoiled little brat. He gets boiled egg. Well, this one's fried egg. And he used to just eat out of your hand, but lately we've just been letting him do his own thing. I just dump it in his little bowl down here. And it looks like he ate that whole egg yesterday, and now he's starving, and he's actually eating off the floor, which I wanted him to do.
He's very cute, though. I will admit
that. He is hungry. Look at that boy go. And then we also take him out, and we usually dig a hole for him and get the worms coming up, and he will eat the worms. So with this guy...
My friend that came in yesterday, she loves this bird. He's just so sweet.
Lily. Yeah, Lily loved him.
Oh, she just wanted to hold him. He's being such a good boy.
He is a sweetie pie. He's spoiled. He'll follow you anywhere. He is going to get an additional... I got some vegan D3 spray. I got this cheap, so it's a vitamin D3 spray. Got it for $1, and I've got one that I've opened, and I spray a little in his egg. Since he's in this room, and then when I turn the light off, it's pretty dark in here, so he needs some. He just threw that. He slung it. Here, let him finish up his egg, and then we'll take him out for his worm hunt. There's one of the little baby ducks. What we do is dig up some worms. He's had his fill of worms right now. There's still a whole bunch in here. Little bits and pieces of worms. Here you go. Oh, he also likes his veggies. There you go, eat that worm. There's a whole bunch. There he goes, he's found one. That gives him his nutrition that he needs. Trying to get him off of being hand-fed and trying to look for food himself. So hopefully once he finds it, all we got to do is get a spade and a shovel and dig a hole, and he'll find some creepy crawlies in there. Gives him his protein. Plenty of more where that came from. There's a whole bunch of worms in there. There's another one. There you go. Yep, that would give him his protein. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a mist coming through the trees over there. It's just beautiful. Just right at the end of the pasture. Then we have this whatever cute little bird sitting up there. There is a bird. I am trying to figure out what it is. I've looked on the internet. I'm trying to figure out the call, and it sounds like it's saying Doritos. We call it the Dorito bird. It literally says Dorito, Dorito, Dorito. And I cannot find that call anywhere on the internet. I don't hear it right now, but I do have a recording from last year where it was close, but I could not spot what it looks like. So I still need to figure out if anybody knows the bird that sounds like it's saying Doritos, Dorito. I'd like to know what that is. I'm still looking for it. Hopefully I can catch it on video. Once I can see what it looks like, I can probably identify it. But just hearing it. Next time I hear it, I'll see if I have my phone with me, I can record it. So we've had some major storm damage last night. The typical one right there, the trampoline went haywire. It was tied to some trees, otherwise the neighbors would own it, but might be able to fix that. We have a pipe bender, so little one will be devastated. But our main concern was, I don't know if you can see, a lot of people here have woods, and there are a lot of trees down. And this is our driveway, and normally, and you can see this, we were going to have this tree here, this one here, and definitely that one cut down because it's right next to the house. So we kind of got lucky because that could have fallen on the house. Now you can see here, trying to get out of this driveway is impossible. I'm whispering because a lot of people are still asleep. But yeah, there's some big damage here. We've got, this is the end of our, not the end of our driveway, but this is where we would normally get out. And we can't get out because we have trees down. So there's that, and then we've got this big one here that fell. And everything missed our house, so again, damn lucky, really lucky, because right there are the bedrooms, and that one there would have just fallen right on top. If it fell, it would have been done. So after the storm cleared last night, we went out this morning with some flashlights to make sure the fences are not down, because the worst thing is, of course, fences are down, the animals get out. The goats I'm not worried about. They don't go too far because they love their food too much. They're food hogs. You shake a little bucket of rocks at them, they'll come running for their food. It was the emus that, they'd come running too for food, but how far would they wander in the storm? That was my thing, but we came out. Hi, Ninja. He's doing well. I'm glad you're okay, baby. Yeah, he comes to greet us every morning. Oh, and another tree down. That's just a branch. Fell on our wood burner there, on our burner. Looks like the chickens are okay. No damage to the small coop. We had a little damage to the, that box fell over. This is a huge box I was going to make a little tool shed out of. This tool shed blew open and everything in there is soaking wet. So I'll have to go through that and throw some stuff out. Of course, last night we walked the property in the dark. And of all this bad that's happened, one pretty cool thing happened. As we're walking around, we heard this booming noise, like a bass in a stereo of a car. Well, come to find out, Sheila is starting to boom. Sheila is my female emu. Let's see if I can get her to do it again. Because, of course, this morning we did not take the cameras with us. I think she's way out there in the pasture. Of course, the goats, they don't want part of this. They probably huddled down in here last night. They hate water. They don't like to get wet. But here soon I'm going to give them a scrub down and a bath. And yeah, it's really wet. Normally this is dry, but we left the doors open. We've got the fan on in there to get some air movement. And there's Sheila. And yeah, she was booming this morning. And to me, that was amazing because I can't wait to hear her boom. So we did the feeding call and they came running. So I knew all three of them were here, and then we walked the property. And yeah, there are trees down, but it hasn't really affected any of the fences luckily today. We have had it affect it before, but there's another emu way back in there. There he is, wandering out there. We left some of the grass long in the middle, and then we just mow around the edges so we can walk the property line, and a couple of strips in the middle so we can get through. And then we're going to have to bush hog this down, make some hay. Hey, Bruce. Oh, yeah, you're not biting my... Stop. Just stop. He's the egg hog here. If he sees you, that you have an egg, then he will be right there to eat it. Here's our little cat Stranger. She's doing okay. She's had a bad leg injury, and it looks like it healed up for the second time. She's been caught by something. You could see 2 fang marks going through her legs, and the first time it healed up, and then I seen it again. She went into hiding or something for a while. Came back out, and we've disinfected it, and I put some ointment on it, and it's healed up again. So I'm very happy. Bruce. I lied. This is Bruce. There's Boomerang. Boomerang's a little hand shy. You can touch him, but he'll back away. Bruce, he doesn't. He likes this. Sheila, she likes to be pet, but normally only by guys. She likes men to pet her more than the girls, I guess. I don't know, but she'll let me pet her, but she will back away. Also, something weird happened. I have never been allergic to poison ivy, poison oak, poison sumac, anything like that. I mean, I've always plucked it with my hands, got rid of it from trees because my husband is so allergic. So before he mows anywhere, I'd take the goats out to eat it, and the rest I just pluck away. And since we've been doing our own chainsawing on that wood and getting that lumber out of the way, I've developed a rash. I think it's poison ivy. I've never had it, but you can see I just put that calamine lotion on it. Had it for a week now, and it spread like wildfire. So now that I put some stuff on it and I'm hopefully drying it out, it's working. So if it doesn't get any worse, I'm good. If it does, I guess I'll have to get something else. But right now I'm content with what I have. It's just a shame that now I have to actually watch where I walk and what I touch, whereas before I've never had that issue, unless it was, of course, stinging nettles or thorned plants. It's the only two things that got me, or bugs. But otherwise, I've never had any allergy to any plants, and now it's starting to develop. Comes with age, huh? Yeah, it sucks getting old. But there you have it. So with me downsizing and not having as many animals, I still have my Iam-Samanis as well. So I will be breeding Iam-Samanis and Buff Brahmas as chickens, and that is it. I have kept Igor. Okay, it's raining pretty hard. I'm just going to shut this so they can come inside. I've kept Igor, my Polish rooster. Well, I couldn't give him up. He dances for me. How can you say no to that? So yes. There they are. They're coming in. All right. Let me shut this up. Look at those two little handsome fellas. They're two little Lamancha bucklings. We got those today. White one is Frosty, and the other one is Spot. Now, I seen their daddy, and oh my gosh, he is built like a pony. I swear you could ride that fella, which is what Hendrix wanted to do. We brought them home sometime around just after noon, I think it was. And we put them in the pasture back there. First we unloaded them in the pasture, simply because it's kind of neutral ground. Nobody's territory resides there except Clyde, our peacock. That's his territory. And he doesn't like the emus being in there because he will chase them off. The goats, he doesn't care. They're fine. For some reason, he just doesn't like the emus in there. It's the only thing he will chase off. So we put them in there. And of course, we had Itty. There's Itty. She's looking on. Itty came in, and the emus came in. Then these little guys started running around. And as soon as you run, you know what the emus do, right? Yep. They want to run right beside you or chase around with you, and I think that freaked them out because the emus are running really close to them. And since the emus are not used to them, they don't know if they're dogs or attack animals. And the emus are like my livestock guardian animals. They will, if there's something unusual in the pasture, they will usually chase it down. Like right there, you see him chasing a butterfly. Not like he's going to catch it, but he tried. So they are normally the chasers. So we didn't want to freak these little guys out, and we have now closed off this gate right here that goes to the goat barn and the emu barn and the big pasture. So they can still